Chapter 2: The Missile Man's Life. Learning Objectives. 1. Understand the life history of a master. 2. Analyzing Kalam's great work for mankind. Warm up. Look at the pictures of some great Indians. Identify and write their names in the given spaces. Write down about their contribution in different areas. Some persons do such miracles in their life that they become famous even after their death. APJ Abdul Kalam is one of them. Let's read the incidents of his life. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is regarded as an ideal Indian and a source of inspiration for people all over the world. Ammi, I'm going to Shiv temple in the morning. After returning from the temple, I'll go to read the namaz. It's okay, Abdul. You can visit the temple first. APJ Abdul Kalam was born in a small village of Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu on 15th October 1931. When the newborn was to be named, he received the name of his father, Jainulabdin. Avul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam or APJ Abdul Kalam learned to give importance to human values from his father. His mother, Ashiyama, was a simple and pious lady. From his mother, he learned good nature and simplicity. Kalam was a few years old when he started liking the priest, who often visited their home. Appa, Shastri uncle has come, he said every time the priest of Rameshwaram temple came over. Kalam, still a young boy, sat by the side of his father and learned many good things from the meetings between his father and the priest. His parents were religious minded, but they were not conservative. Abdul, call your appa, food is ready, his ammi used to say every evening. Daily, they sat together on the kitchen floor and ate the food spread on the banana leaf before them. Rice, sambar, homemade pickle, and coconut chutney was the feast that APJ Abdul Kalam learned to love to eat. In Abdul Kalam's childhood, he was greatly influenced by Samsuddin, one of his cousins. He was a distributor of newspapers at Rameshwaram. Dinamani, a Tamil newspaper, was in popular demand in those days. Kalam was too young to able to read, yet he borrowed a paper from Samsuddin and went through it every day. He tried to satisfy his quest for knowledge by looking at pictures in the newspaper. Once he learned to read, he was always surrounded by books. Mr. Manikam, his neighbor, often said, Abdul, you're always sitting here in my library, and Kalam would smile at him sheepishly. Kalam read every book that he could lay his hands on and became a well-read person. In 1939, World War II broke out. Kalam was only 8 years old then. Tamarind seeds were in demand in the market. This gave little Kalam an opportunity to earn money. He started to collect those seeds and sell them in shops. Thus, he earned 1 anna every day. This was his first earning. Shortly, emergency was declared in India. Due to it, trains began to run non-stop and did not halt at Rameshwaram station. Earlier, his cousin would unload the papers from the train, but with the change in the situation, that was not possible. The newspaper bundles were being thrown from the moving train. Samsuddin realized that he needed help. Kalam, will you be my assistant? He said to the boy one day. Kalam, a hard-working boy, agreed readily. He picked up the bundles for his cousin every day and thus earned his first salary. Kalam was happy and proud to earn money. One day at school, Kalam barged into a classroom without realizing that it was not his classroom. The teacher who was teaching in that class beat Kalam with a stick, but Kalam did not complain. He was their mathematics teacher, Ramakrishna Iyer. That year, when Kalam secured the highest marks in mathematics, the same teacher beamed and said, "I beat this boy with a stick. Wait and watch, he will be a great man." Another teacher, Pandit Shiv Subramaniam Iyer, taught science to Kalam. He was fond of the boy. One day, he invited him for dinner at his house. However, as his wife was a loyal Brahmin, she did not serve him the meal inside their kitchen. Kalam did not mind. He sat with his teacher and ate the meal outside their kitchen. A week later, Kalam was invited for dinner by science teacher once more. Kalam went willingly. "Abdul, come into the kitchen and eat dinner with us." "Here," said the teacher's wife. Kalam was happy to see that change had came over the orthodox lady. She served the meal to him. The seeds of secularism was embedded in his mind with this episode. As Kalam grew into a young man, the mysteries of the sky continued to fascinate him. "Abdul, where were you?" his mother would ask him often in the evening. "Ammi, I was looking at the beautiful seagulls at the beach. How skillfully they fly. I wish I too could fly." Kalam spent many hours staring at the sky, wondering at the mysteries of flight. No wonder he grew up to become a great scientist. Kalam was elected as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. As the President of India, his values and personality went enamored the people all over the world. Dr. Kalam has been conferred with the degree of Doctor of Science by 30 universities or academic institutions. He is recipient of several awards including the Indira Gandhi Award, National Integration, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan and Bharat Ratna. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is truly a great man. But this great man left this world on 27th of July 2015 after collapsing during a lecture at the Indian Institute of Management in Shillong. A great salute to this great man. A biography of APJ Abdul Kalam. Find meaning, inspiration, motivation, quest, search, declare, to announce, priest, one who presides over the performance of religious ceremonies, pious, holy, religious, sheepishly, shyly, embedded, fixed, feast, a special meal, emergency, urgent situation, barged, to join a place interrupting others. Exercises, creative expression, tell your story. Have you ever spent any money to help someone? Share your story with your classmate. Also, mention what you do. Learning by doing. Kalam wants to fly like seagulls. He used to watch seagulls at the shore for hours. Which animal do you wish to have and why? Prepare a beautiful drawing of that animal. Critical thinking. Let's play a game. Let's make a life timeline for Kalam. Logical decision making. Imagine a situation where you entered the wrong classroom like Kalam did. when he was young and your teacher scolds you, how would you react? What would you say to justify yourself? Exercise time. Answer the following questions. 1. When and where Abdul Kalam was born? Answer. Abul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam was born on October 15, 1931 to a Tamil Muslim family in the pilgrimage center of Rameshwaram. 2. What is the full name of Abdul Kalam? Answer. The full name of Abdul Kalam is Abul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam. 3. What did Kalam learn from his parents? Answer. Abdul Kalam received integrity and self-discipline from his father and a mother who believed in kindness and goodness. He became aware of the importance of respecting various faiths and religions. 4. Why did Kalam choose to become a scientist? Answer. Kalam was greatly fascinated by the mysteries of the sky. He used to spend hours staring at the sky, wondering at its mysteries. So, he grew up to become a great scientist. 5. When did he become the President of India? Answer. Kalam was elected as the 11th President of India in 2002. Find their meanings. 1. Regarded. Consider or think in a particular way. 2. Academic. Related to education. 3. Ideal. Person or thing regarded as perfect. 4. Orthodox. Following traditional rules. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. 1. Abdul Kalam belonged to Kerala or Tamil Nadu. Answer. Tamil Nadu. 2. World War II broke out in 1914 or 1939. Answer. 1939. 3. Mr. Ramakrishna Iyer was Kalam's mathematics teacher or science teacher. Answer. Mathematics teacher. 4. Abdul Kalam passed away on 27 March 2014 or 27 July 2015. Answer. 27 July 2015. Take the right options. 1. Where was Kalam born? A. Rameshwaram. B. Parshuram. C. None of the above. Answer. A. Rameshwaram. 2. Date of birth of Kalam is A. 15th October 1930. B. 15 October 1931. C. 15 October 1932. Answer. 15 October 1931. 3. What was the name of his father? A. Jainulabdin. B. Jainufarim. C. Jainulabdin. Answer. C. Jainul-Abidin. 4. What was the name of Kalam's mother? A. Ashiana, B. Ashiana, C. Ashimana. Answer A. Ashiana. Match the following. Column A. 1. Pious, 2. Quest, 3. Feast, 4. Embedded, 5. Enamored. Column B. A. Search, B. Holy, C. Fixed, D. Liking something a lot, E. A special meal. Answer: pious, holy, quest, search, feast, a special meal, embedded, fixed, enamored, liking something a lot. Conceptual understanding. 1. How do we know that Kalam's parents were broad-minded? Answer: Kalam's parents were broad-minded by following 2 incidents. 1. The priest of the Rameshwaram temple used to visit Kalam's house very often. Kalam was allowed to visit the Shiv temple before offering the namaz. 2. Why is Kalam so famous among the people? Answer: Kalam earned the title Missile Man of India thanks to his contributions to the advancement of launch vehicles and ballistic missile technology. His organizational, technical, and political contributions were crucial to India's 1998 Pokhran-2 nuclear test, the country's first since its initial atomic test in 1974. Communication. Writing skills. APJ Abdul Kalam was an ideal Indian and a source of inspiration for people all over the world. He had many human qualities in him. Despite of having many good qualities, he was simple and honest. He sacrificed his whole life serving selflessly for the motherland. What is your source of inspiration? Which quality of APJ Abdul Kalam you like to imbibe? Write in the space below. Reading skills. Read the following sentences and answer these questions. 1. Ammi, I'm going to Shiv temple in the morning. A. Who said these words to whom? B. Do the Orthodox Muslims visit the Shiv temple? C. Was the speaker allowed to visit the temple? 2. Abdul, come into the kitchen and eat dinner with us here. A. Who said these words to whom? B. Was there any change in the speaker's behavior? C. How can you say so? D. How did the listener respond to this? Listening and speaking skills. Look at the pictures given below and describe each picture in your words as a short story. Let's learn spellings. Circle the correct spellings. 1. Inspiration. INSPIRATION. 2. Childhood. CHILDHOOD. 3. Opportunity. O P P O R T U N I T Y. Opportunity. 4. Secularism. S E C U L A R I S M. Let's learn grammar. A sentence has two parts, the subject and the predicate. The part of a sentence that names a person, place, or thing is called the subject. The predicate of a sentence is the part of which contain everything other than the subject. The verb of the sentence is always part of the predicate. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is regarded as an ideal Indian. Subject, predicate. The subject of a sentence may be a noun or a pronoun. Match the subjects with the correct predicates to make complete sentences. 1. The sun. 2. Ramakrishna Iyer. 3. Rameshwaram. 4. Abdul Kalam. A. Was elected as 11th President of India. B. Is a part of Tamil Nadu. C. Rises in the east. D. Was Kalam's mathematics teacher. Answer. The sun rises in the east. Ramakrishna Iyer was Kalam's mathematics teacher. Rameshwaram is a part of Tamil Nadu. Abdul Kalam was elected as 11th President of India.